How do you take an active listing that's in the MLS, that's a property for sale, and make it look like a new listing? So let's talk about that. The concept is basically called relisting your property, and it's a common tactic when sellers and agents are trying to make a property appear as a fresh new home on the market. So there's a good way to do it and a bad way to do it. Let's talk about the good way. At the Rob Jensen Company, if we're going to relist a home, generally what we're going to do is address condition, staging, and price. So we're going to look at all three of those things. Have we gotten some feedback that suggests that some of the paint colors need to be changed or sort of neutralized? Have we heard complaints about the pool plaster, cracking and needing to be addressed? And have we noticed some recent sales in the neighborhood reflecting a lower pricing? And so we're going to look at all three of those and most likely try and implement changes in all three. While the home's still on the market, the seller can make those changes. We're going to get new photos done, and then we're going to withdraw the property off the multiple listing service and then relist it the same day, now with new photos and a new look and a new price. Because this is now going to maximize this property coming out to all the agents and buyers again as a new listing. And that's going to maximize our chance of a success and a quick, strong sale at the new price. Where people go wrong is they just think, oh, well, my home's been on the market for a while. I think we'll just relist it so the days on market so it doesn't look like it's stale anymore and it looks like a fresh new listing. Well, yes, it's true that when you put a property back in the multiple listing service, any buyer that's on a saved search will receive that home again as a new listing, but you're not fooling anybody. So you got two scenarios here. Scenario one is you've got the active buyers that are currently in the marketplace and have been looking. For example, if someone has a search saved for your neighborhood, it's very likely they already picked through the photos and looked at your home and looked at your price the first time and decided not to go see it. So now that you're sort of trying to sneak back into their, attention as a new listing, well, they might see it. But guess what? If they didn't have any interest the first time, unless you've made any changes to address the condition or the photos or the price, preferably all three, you're not fooling anybody. They're just going to click next again. And as far as the people, the new ones that are coming from out of town, the Californians or whatnot, to them, you're not a stale listing. They haven't even been here and seen your house yet. So I think it's really a mistake and just a waste of time to turn your property over as a new listing without actually doing anything to reposition the property. Once again, it's best if you can address all three things: the price, the condition of the home, which includes, more staging, and then also the condition as far as repairs. So if you do all that, and then you do the relaunch, boom, it's definitely gonna make a big difference. So that wraps up the topic about relisting your property. And if you're wondering how we can help you position your home to sell for the highest price in the shortest amount of time, give us a call.